You've heard me say this several times in the past, and I'm sure you'll hear me say this several times in the future regarding RecruiterBuddy, and that is that we are fully customizable. So the information contained in RecruiterBuddy can be customized by your company and also by you, the user. Now, there are some limitations. As a user, your site administrator will control what you are and are not able to manipulate. But for the sake of this video, we have full administrative rights, so we're going to show you how we can customize our home screen to have the available dashlets that we want to see. Said another way, when we log into RecruiterBuddy, there's going to be certain information at our fingertips, and we are customizing that information now. And it's done really simple. The way it's done is by clicking on the Add Sugar Dashlets icon, which will bring us to the module screen. And we're just going to click on the modules that we want shown on our RecruiterBuddy home site. So here you'll see I'm clicking on my leads, my open cases, resumes, sleuth results, meetings, open tasks, requisitions, and as I'm clicking all these, RecruiterBuddy is adding them to my home screen in the background. Now here they are. They're all the modules I added are now on my home screen. We can actually move these modules or these dashlets around by clicking on that title bar of each one and dragging them to where we want them to be. Now I'm clicking on the subject matter of that dashlet, in this case my calls, and keeping that left-hand side mouse button depressed as I drag it where I want the dashlet to go. And then I'm going to release the mouse button, and there it falls. Let's move these all around here. Let's move my accounts. So I'm going to click on the My Accounts bar, keep that mouse button depressed, and just drag it to where I want it. You'll see that little outline of a box kind of following me as I drag it. That outline is showing me where that dashlet's going to fall once I release it. See, there's that outline showing me that's where the dashlet's going to fall. There, I released it. I'm going to drag my leads over, again clicking on it, keeping that mouse button pressed and dragging it where I want it to go. There's that little box following me to show me where the dashlet's going to fall when I release it. That's where I want it. Let's release. And as a user, I'm just manipulating these to appear the way I want them to look, so that when I log into my RecruiterBuddy, it's set up specific to the way I like to see it. And in this case, it's just to be aesthetically pleasing to my eye. Dragging this one over, there's that box showing me where it's going to fall. Let it go, there she is. One more here. Alright, so now I've got my home screen set up to look the way I want it to look. We can further manipulate the way we want the information to appear within these dashlets by clicking on this little pencil icon. That'll bring us to the specific dashlet. Now you'll see we can actually change the name of the dashlet from My Submissions to whatever we like to call it, and also add what it displays in the dashlet in these two boxes that are titled Display Columns and Hide Columns. We can also show what the submission statuses are in the My Submission dashlet as well. So in this case, I want only to show the submissions in this dashlet that are in interview round 1, submitted to the client, internal submission requests, interview round 1, 2, and 3, reference check, and offer extended. What I'm doing is I'm highlighting these by holding in the control key on my keyboard and just clicking on them with my mouse. As long as I keep my control key depressed, I can keep selecting as many of the submission statuses that I want to appear in that dashlet. Now let's hit save. And what it's doing is it's filtering to only show the submissions that are round 1, 2, 3, reference check, or an offer stage. And as soon as I hit save here, you'll see that it's filtered those submissions to only show those people who are within the parameters that I've chose. We can go ahead and switch the requisitions by clicking on the pencil. We could retitle it, or we could just switch how it's filtered or what's displayed in the requisitions. Like here we can add that we want to see what the fee agreement is in that requisition. We'll do so by highlighting fee agreement. Highlight fee agreement here, and we'll just click on the arrow to the left, and that now adds it to the information that's going to be displayed in that dashlet. Scroll down here and show you. There it is, fee agreement. So that's now being displayed, that's information being displayed in that dashlet. And we could change all types of information here, the job type or whatnot. Let's hit save. Actually, let's remove fee agreement. We'll highlight fee agreement and hit highlight fee agreement here and click on the right arrow and move it back to the hide column. Now that information is going to be hidden in the dashlet. You'll see there it is appearing in the hide column. Let's save it. So now we've just customized our requisitions to show only the information that we would like to have shown to us, the user. We can do the same thing with our open tasks. Basically, I'm showing you here that the only information that will be shown in these dashlets are the information that we want specifically to be shown, under the assumption here that we have full administrative rights to do these modifications. So this is just another way that RecruiterBuddy is fully customizable to you, the user. Only the information that you want to see will be displayed, and it's all there right at your fingertips. It doesn't get much easier than this, folks. And as it comes to, as it applies to user friendliness, it's just a matter of, again, point and click, and that's all it takes. I hope you enjoyed this video on how to improve your home screen and customize it to your liking.